Yo, what is going on, guys? Ice Cream here. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys the new buy everything for free DM glitch. This glitch was founded by Shift Team of Fart Crew. To do this glitch, you guys are going to need enough money to buy the vehicles that you want to buy for free when you get online. You're going to need a party chat and a friend with you in that party chat. And you are going to need a recent activity. I believe as of now this is PS4 only. So to get started, we are going to go to story mode and we are going to go ahead and start up director mode. This can be a bit of a pickle to hit sometimes, so don't get too agitated. Once you start doing it, it does get easier to hit. Once we're in there, we're going to go ahead and enter director mode, and once we spawn outside, we're going to press our interaction menu in, and we're going to go to scene creator. Once in scene creator, we're going to select scene 1, we're going to select props, and we're going to go right on the D-pad until we hit this big ramp, loop-de-loop, whatever. From here, you're going to press L1 in, it should start spinning it, and then you're going to start pressing X until you have placed 20 of these in the same spot. It should create a big ball. From here, we're going to press right on the D-pad again until we get to stunt walls, which is right here. And we are going to start pressing L1, which will start spinning it, and then we're going to start pressing X again until we have placed in all 45 props. So you need 25 of these. So there we are, 45. Once you get to this amount, we're going to go ahead and press circle. It should spawn you as Franklin on top of the big ball. From here, we're going to go ahead and select placed props, and it should say 1 out of 45. You should be on the first one of all 45 of those props. Like so. Now this is where it starts to get tricky. So what you need to do right now is you need to go to your recent activities and find one that says Start GT Online. You need to highlight that option and then double tap your PS button to come back to the game. That way from here, all you're going to do is double tap your PS button to go right back to that recent activity. You're going to need to use that about 3 times to get this glitch to work. So once you're ready and you're on this screen, we're going to go ahead and press triangle, and then immediately double tap your PS button, hit X on Start GT Online, and decline the alert. I missed it that first time, that time I didn't. This screen is what you should see after you decline the alert. Okay? So if it didn't work the first time, just keep trying until you get this screen, but you need to be fairly quick at that. Now once you got this screen, we're going to wait until the menu pops back up. As soon as it does, we're going to hit X. It's going to go to a black screen real quick, which I slowed this down so it'll be a little bit longer of a black screen. So right there, hit X. It's going to go through this, which will be shorter to you guys. And then once it hits this, we're going to hit X again. Then you're immediately going to double tap your PS button, hit X on Start GT Online, decline the alert. You should see the screen start swooping back up to the top of that ball. As soon as you see the screen doing that, you need to press pause before you actually spawn back up on top. Okay, you need to pause right here where you don't see Franklin and it's trying to get you back on top of that ball. While you're in the pause menu, you're going to go ahead and scroll over to Rockstar Editor, and we are going to go ahead and go down to the director mode part, and we are going to actually select Start Director Mode. An alert will pop up saying, are you sure you want to start director mode? Unfortunately, after this, my clip actually ended for some reason. I don't know why. So I did not actually capture me on top of the ball again, but I am going to explain what should happen. So right now you should have your friend in party chat as well. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and click on Enter Director Mode, and it'll bring this alert up. Okay. So basically what's going to happen, you're going to accept this alert, immediately double tap your PS button, hit X on Start GTA Online again, decline the alert, and what should happen after that is you should be Franklin frozen on top of the big ball again, but you should be frozen this time. If you end up back at the casting trailer, you're going to have to start over. What I usually do is go back to story mode and start all that stuff that we just did over again. If you successfully hit it, you will be frozen as Franklin on top of that big ball again. Like I said, unfortunately my gameplay cut out or something. I don't know what happened. Once you're frozen on that big ball, you're going to have your friend send you a party. He's going to go into a job. He's going to send you an invite through the party. As soon as you get the invite through the party, you're actually going to press pause, go to that player's name, and it should say accept game invite. You're just going to go ahead and accept that. Accept the alerts that come afterwards, and as soon as it starts popping you up in the air, you're going to wait for the second, I call it ticks or booms. It's going to go boom, boom. As soon as it does the second one, you're going to suspend your application. I used YouTube. Whatever you want to use to suspend GTA is up to you. Go ahead and close whatever you open to suspend it and come back to GTA. It should say quitting session in the bottom right hand corner, and then all of a sudden it should switch to say joining GTA Online again. Like I said, I really do apologize for the Franklin being up there frozen, not being in here. I really don't know what happened right there. But just know, after you accept that alert and do the recent activity again, what should happen is you should be frozen on that big ball. At which point your friend can go into a job and send you an invite. You're going to press pause and then accept his invite through the pause menu. As soon as you hear the second toot up in the air, suspend the application and then go ahead and come back to GTA. It'll say it had been suspended, and then the quitting in the bottom right hand corner should pop up, and then it should turn to joining GTA Online again. Now that director mode part with the props and stuff, it may take you a few tries. It's really not hard once you start getting used to how fast you need to do that recent activity. So once you spawn online, you see the props over there. Those are the props that come into online. When they're saying it does bring those props online, not like it's a big deal. I don't think you can actually spawn props online, but those props do come online with you. Right now what I'm doing is shooting some grenades, that way I can see if my money's frozen. So we're going to go to inventory, ammo, go ahead and buy the grenades, and it did not deduct any money. That means we have frozen money. Your cell phone will actually look a little weird too, so don't worry about that. You can actually still access the online thing to purchase vehicles through your cell phone. I had to run from the cops because I couldn't get in a vehicle right there. So right now I really don't have space to be buying a whole bunch of cars, so I'm just going to buy one and show you that it does actually, you know, save. It is frozen money. So I'm going to go to Warstock. I'm just going to buy a Vigilante in my Office 2. Right there. And notice when I buy it, it does not deduct any money. See, here's where I had to see everything I have on this character is full with modded cars. So I'm not going to replace all my modded cars with free cars that I'm going to sell off. But I do have another XA21 on my other character, I believe. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace this one. I was thinking, I really didn't want to replace it, but so replace, no money was deducted, so money is frozen. And from there, I had to run from some people. Basically, you can't, if you join your CEO and try getting the helicopter, it'll boot you out after a little bit. So what I did with messing around with that, I'm going to go to my office and take a helicopter from there. Because basically your CEO will end after, I want to say, about 20 seconds. You can register and call your buzzard out, but you'll start flying, and all of a sudden your CEO disbands and it'll kick you out of the helicopter. So I'll just go to the office where I won't be in the CEO helicopter. Well, I will, but I won't be. Not one that I called through the CEO though. But basically, once you have purchased all your cars and they have been delivered, you're going to get a helicopter and we're going to fly to a certain point. This was in an old director mode glitch a long time ago. We actually had to do this. The place where we're going to go is up where the heist apartment used to be, where everybody used to go to save vehicles and heist. That's the location of the casting trailer. That's where that will be, up in the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and take the buzzard from here, and I shouldn't get kicked out of it. But on the mini map, it's right on the corner. There's an apartment right on one side and an apartment right on the other. There's two apartments right there, basically around the corner from each other. If you watch my mini map, you'll know exactly where you're at. Or if you watch the map, you might recognize where we're at. It's right where the heist apartment is. Which don't work anymore, so I guess the heist apartment was. So right up here, see those two apartments right there on the corner? That's where we need to be. Once you get to this point, we're just going to start flying upwards, and we should hit the casting trailer, like so. So you turn invisible for a little bit, open a parachute, that way you don't die, which I end up dying anyway, unfortunately. And I'm just going to parachute on back to my CEO, because that is where the car that I bought is. At this point, you're going to have to go to all your garages and swap your cars around. Okay? You have to swap the cars for them to save. So since I only bought one, and it's at my CEO office, that's what I'm going to do. Go there, and I'm going to swap the slot of it. So if you guys bought 10 garages full of cars, you need to go to each one of those garages and switch every car's slot. Otherwise, they're not all going to save. So there's the Vigilante I bought. So we're going to go to the blue circle. I'm going to switch it real quick. Like so. And once you have gotten all your vehicles switched, you're going to go ahead and press pause, and we're going to switch sessions, which basically ends the glitch permanently. Now, once you spawn into the new session, like pretty much every other director mode glitch, you're going to have to close your application. As soon as you see the girl in the bikini, you're going to hold your L1 and R1 until you get your screen calibration. Go ahead and press X to accept it. It will load you into story mode. Then you can go ahead and come online, and you will have all your free cars. That is it for the video, guys. I'm really sorry about the one part where I didn't get Franklin frozen on top of the ball and joining the friend. Hopefully you understood what I was saying there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and I hope you guys all have a good day, man. Peace.